Be careful what you wish for because you'll never know what you get. Don't believe me? Join us at Marysville High School to see Into the Woods, the 2018 annual high school musical. Mr. Barton, the director, tells us more about the upcoming play, Into the Woods. What inspired you to do Into the Woods and why?
Well, Into the Woods is known as a musical with no lead, or a musical with many leads. So we had, looking at who we had in our student body this year, we knew we had a lot of strong performers coming up. And so we kind of felt like this was a musical that would allow us to choose a lot of strong singers and a lot of strong performers for the musical this year.
Read first.
It's his father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place.
Was it difficult to pick out the cast members and why?
Yeah, it's always difficult to pick a cast member. Like I said, with this particular musical, we had so many fantastic people try out for the musical. We had to take time to make sure we put the right person in the right role. We look at vocal range, we look at personality, we look at how they carry themselves on stage. It's kind of like a big puzzle you have to fit together, and it takes us many times to go through, and we might have one cast list and then find something else in another student and have to kind of rearrange the things. So, but we feel like we put together a really good list this year that kind of fit the students and kind of tailored it to their strengths.
Of your reach, high in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair.
What are the practice times?
Practice times are, we do three days after school, and we do 2 evening practices. So it's nice. It's a nice variance for me. It's a nice variance for our directors. It's a nice variance for our students as well.
Besides the actors on stage, how many people do you have backstage, and what are their roles? Are there still opportunities to help out backstage?
We'll have at least 10 people backstage, sometimes more, maybe up to 15. We'll have roles such as people in charge of costumes, people in charge of props, people in charge of pulling the set pieces on and off the stage. We'll have people in charge of pulling the ropes backstage. When you see a scene change, sometimes there's a big drop that goes up and comes down, and we'll have people working backstage to do that.
When will the musical be held this year, and what will the ticket prices be?
This year's musical will be held March 22nd and 24th and 25th and 26th. And the ticket prices are $10 for adults, $7 for students and seniors, and $5 for kids 12 and under.
Thank you for joining us today on School Scoop. I'm your host, Bailey Nichols, and be sure to go and see the Marysville High School's upcoming play, Into the Woods.